welcome to another video. This is my second video of Minecraft that I've done so far, and I hope you enjoy, so please like and subscribe. This is going to be a review of what I have on Minecraft's Origin Realms, which I went and hoped you joined on the last video. So make sure to like this video because my last video didn't get so many likes. Probably because so many people had done the same thing, but I haven't seen many people do this, so I hope this video will get more likes and stuff than my last video. So let's get straight into it. So this is a server where it's all modded. It's called Origin Realms. There's cosmetics, as you can see. I'm wearing like a quiver, a donut balloon, and this hat, this bamboo hat. And then there's custom armor, like I'm wearing toxic armor, which is platinum armor, with this thing that you can get from Dark Oak Forest. It's called toxic spores, and apply it to your armor over here at the Fracture Forge with Boulder to get toxic armor. So this is Boulder, and this is where you can combine it. You go into this menu and you put whatever you want to upgrade into it. So if I put my sword, then I put something there, but this is already a toxic sword, so I don't need to put anything in it. This is the Ruby Exchange. This is sort of like the bank of the server, where you can go in here, you talk to this guy as a beginner, he'll get you started, and then you can go to the Ruby bank and put more rubies in, and I don't think you can take rubies out. But that was the Ruby Vault. Now let's go on to the actual realms. Now this server uses commands to get around because it's a modded server. So to get to here, spawn or hub from your realms, you have to do /hub or /spawn to get back here, and it will always take you right here. But you can go and talk to Conductor Carlo, and he'll help you figure out what to do as a beginner. So we can go into the balloon and we get this menu of realms, spawn, homes, and open world. So we're not going to go open world just yet. We're going to go to realms. So I'm going to click realms, and there's all these people, and flip through pages, and you should see all of their realms. But if I joined these, I would not be able to do anything except walk around and look at stuff because I would be a visitor. But you put this up here, your home realm, to get back to it. And so once we get here, this was my original house, right here, owned by my brother now. This house was. This is sort of like a zoo. I need to move to my new house. This was the museum, but it got moved too. This was my old house that got destroyed in order to build my new house. And so I'm going to go show you my third and permanent house. This was my mob grinder, but I found other mob grinders on other people's realms, which are more efficient. So I'm going to come over this bridge to these cherry trees, and I'm going to show you all my stuff. So, first of all, this is my house. As you can see, it's big. I made a spruce wood because spruce wood is the best, and no one can change my mind. So I've got a few chests out here that I need to keep stuff out here. Sorry about that. But inside my house, I've got some doggies, and then I've got upstairs, which you can use this rope to climb up. And I've got my trade table here. Got some clothes over here, which I think is just funny. Couch over here, coat rack. I've got another couch, my enchanting table, and I'll get more about this guy named Badger later. But since I like Japanese architecture and stuff, and they just had the Lunar New Year update, I've got some stuff headed around like this dragon banner, and then these kudo lamps, with this room divider. Well, that's basically all inside other than all my chests. And then outside here is all my exclusives. So this stuff here is Badger exclusives, which I'll talk more about him later, and we'll probably do one of his special quests. But this stuff right here is Badger stuff. So is this. So Badger exclusives. So all of these stuff come from the Badger crate keys, which I'll talk more about the keys later. So this is a bunch of like wooden carvings and log benches, and this is a seat. This is like a lamp. Now we're gonna go on to the Valentine's Day exclusives from 2024. So just this stuff is all I was able to get because then I didn't have as many rubies as I had. There was a couple other things that I didn't get. But there's like a flower vase, a harp, some banners, a lamp, a giant teddy bear named Mama Bear. I didn't come up with the name, that was the name it was given. And then this is the Christmas exclusives for 2023. So I got a lot of this stuff. So just some ornaments that you would hang up and some garland and wreaths. And then some presents, paintings. And then some of these I did item frames and then cheered the outside. So this is these little presents are the things that you would use to buy this stuff. And then these were some cookies that you could buy from the guy who was selling them. And then like some toys, some plushies, like a tiny Christmas tree. There was a bigger Christmas tree, but I could never find it anywhere. And last but not least, I haven't followed my path. And we're gonna go all the way over here to the Lunar New Year exclusives from this year. So I got a lot of this stuff. Some of the things have to hang in the tree. So there's like this, I can't remember what that's called, but then there's like lamps that are hanging on my front over there. And then there's these dragon banners, which you saw this big one inside. And then there's this gold and fireworks. And these are the guys that you would have to hit to get these, which was used to buy all these. So they basically all had something you need to buy, except for the Badger crates, the Badger exclusives, and the Valentine's exclusives, which you could buy from the furniture store. And so there's like robes here. This one has the yin and yang symbol on it. And then this is supposed to be a jade turtle, but I still think it looks more like a dragon. This is my favorite. It's the dragon plushie. Now we're gonna go over here to my farm section, which I've expanded like 2 or 3 times, and so I'm not gonna harvest it right now because it's boring. And then this is my little shack where I store extra wheat seeds, and this platinum hoe, which doesn't do anything, and I never use it. But these guys just spawned in. It was a skeleton horse raid, and so I just named them all Mom because I didn't have anything else to name them. And them tabs are super common in this fight. So these balloons will fly through the sky, and if you have rocket boots like me, you can fly up and hit them, or you can shoot them with a bow and arrow, and they will drop a bunch of loot, sometimes really rare stuff, sometimes really common stuff, but name tags drop all the time. So this is my archaeology storage room, and basically I've got some pottery shards, and then these are fragments, but this is like an actual thing that you can make using the fragments. So if I use like the bundled sticks, I could craft like this or something else. And I'm gonna show you my archaeology museum in a minute. And then this is just some extra stuff that I don't have room for in my normal house now. So we'll go over here, and we're going to come. This is where my museum moved. So this is do not touch anything. And then this is my artifact museum. Do not try to break, or you will get permabanned. So that's for you if you want to join my realm. And my name on here is Coach550, but you know me as CTV Gaming. I need to change my name, but I know how, I just haven't done it yet. So, this is my artifact museum. And basically there's just some stuff like a banner and the tapestry, got a table, some skulls, some fencing, like a pedestal, there's like a map, like an old map and some vases. And you saw this earlier and I accidentally got 2 of them, that's why I have another. So that's basically all for my room, and I'm going to show you all how you play in the hub. So we're gonna do /hub because it's shorter than /spawn. We're gonna go back here and I'm gonna show you some things that I didn't mention earlier. So first we're gonna go over here to the auction house, which isn't really an auction house at all. But you can do /AH. So if you do /AH, this list of items will pull up. And it's really long, and you can buy anything off here that you want as long as you have enough rubies. But then you can also come down here and click on this guy to be able to buy the stuff. So like, there's some stuff that's really cheap, like this capture net's not. This capture net's not a penguin, and it's only 250. But then this badger crate key, which we'll talk about in just a minute, is 3,500. But I've got enough for some certain things because I've got 20,000 rubies on me. So now we're gonna go all the way over here, and I don't know if I'll talk to you about Jacko's farm, because that's where you can buy stuff to like farm like modded crops and stuff, but it doesn't get you many rupees at all. So I don't think I'm gonna talk about that at all. But now we're here. This is Cosmos Cosmetics. You can see where you are at the top. So if I move just a little bit back here, I'm in Silo Square, but if I move forward, I'm in Cosmos Cosmetics. This is Cosmo. You can click on him and give him a cosmetic token, which gives you a cosmetic, and then you can come here to the cosmetic wardrobe, and you can see yourself without your armor and all the cosmetics you have. So you punch to open the catalog, and you can get any of these. Some of them are exclusive, so like this is a Halloween exclusive, so you can't get it anymore unless someone's selling it. Like, I'd like to have this one, but I don't have it. And then there's like balloons, hand items, capes, and hats. So that's Cosmos. Now I'm gonna show you the furniture shop, which is called Fabric Furniture. It's open right now, but it changes every time. The time at the top changes to like 7:30. But right now it's a Japanese theme, and you can go in here and you can buy anything, but they're all certain amounts of rubies. I always thought this was a table. It's a bench, but so you right click on it to try to purchase it, and that's basically all for the shop, except that it rotates through different sections. Like sometimes this tiki photo will be in there. And so this is the Museum of Artifacts. This is where you assemble those fragments I showed you earlier to get those like pots and vases and stuff. So if we go down here, which is right beside the ruby exchange, that's right there. This is the green balloon, which is like the forest balloon. We're gonna come down here to Badger's cabin in the forest. And so if you come up here and you click on Badger, if you click accept and you give him these things here, he'll give you 500 rubies the first and second time you do it. And if you come over here and trophy, if we do 5 tasks, he'll give me a Badger crate key, which you saw in the age, so I can show it again. He can give you these, and those can give you the Badger exclusives. But this is a good way to get rubies. This is how I did all my rubies. But every time you do it, you get these, which are the Badger coins. And so, if I come up to Russell here, which you might recognize from Up, which I feel like is a steal, because his name is Russell, and this is Russell the Boy Scout. But you can click on him, and you can see you can purchase stuff for the Badger coins here. and you can purchase any of these. And this is how I get some of my stuff that I have. But since I have everything on this list now, I just buy the Badger keys for 64 of them, and so I'm pretty close. But if I give him these items now, he'll give me 500 rubies and 4 of them. But I'm gonna see if they do like an update for like April Fools and Christmas, Halloween, and Easter. I don't think they did Easter update this year, but for April Fools this year, there was a big black hole in the sky right there, and what could happen is aliens. It was all really rare, but since April Fools is over, it's over. Aliens could come down and steal stuff from your chest. Herobrine would spawn and make noises and try to scare you, and then there would be like some music, like TVs, like and like just like scratching and stuff. But it was all April Fools. There was a big black hole in the sky, but it's gone now. It was right there. And so that was basically all for the video today. I might do another video on this later, but I hope you enjoyed the video. And I guess this is where I'm going to end it today. Make sure you like and subscribe and come join Origin Realms. I linked it in my last video.